And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Spurs, in the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. And at the center position, one of the most highly skilled 7-footers in the game today. He can do it all, Pau Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Aldridge in at the power forward. And for the Bulls, Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. And playing at the center position, one of the Lopez twins out of Stanford, 7-foot banger, Robin Lopez. Then it's Dang, and it's Boozer in at the 4 slot.
You know, the Spurs really have a cohesive culture, and part of that is something that Greg Popovich has been able to do, and that's being able to join guys together that normally might not hang out. For instance, you had Matt Bonner taking Steven Jackson out to a Coldplay concert last season. One way to help guys get to know each other off the court, and it helps them on the court.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And here is Parker. Dishes to Leonard. Right side Leonard. Back to Parker. Ginobili outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Ginobili's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On defense, San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And back to Popovich and the Spurs, he really makes a point of getting to know his players and have them get to know one another.
That's right, Kevin. He likes to have his players have a sense of perspective about the world. He wants them to know that there are other things going on besides the NBA. In fact, back in 2012, he had the players watching the presidential debates together.
Outside Dang. He passes it to Wade. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the lane.
And Wade, still a player who thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot, loves the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody in the air with that pump fake. And you...
Hammer time!
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Rondo with it. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Dang. Gets it to go. Dang's got his first points in this one.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. The tray. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
The drive by Rondo.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Yeah, he's sort of the guy they look to offensively. Not necessarily in any one area, but just in terms of his all-around game.
And you can't forget, this guy is always on the prowl defensively, looking to pick you off if you get too casual and loose with the ball. He kind of gets in your head that way.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Lopez. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Luol Deng. Feeds it to Parker. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And the jumper is good. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wade. Aldridge with some nice D.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 1. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
That is good.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll. Boy, I tell you, the Bulls showed how resilient they could be without Derrick Rose last season. They played competitive basketball, but up against the Western Conference, they just didn't quite have the same punch. Got beat up pretty good out west.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of the Spurs' success is because they are able to manage the cap so well. It comes from them getting their key players to take just a little less when they renew their contracts. Tony Parker explained, quote, I think it's just the atmosphere here, the family atmosphere. For me personally, why I did it was because deep down in my heart, I know Pop will take care of me until the end of my career. Seems that it's worth a few extra dollars to have that kind of security, guys.
Great leadership from the top on down. And Doris, credit the players for really buying in. Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Back to Ginobili. Parker up top. High post try. Good. And back to the Bulls against the West. Not sure what exactly their shortcomings were, but in the end, Steve, they were only able to win 11 games out of the 30 they played out of conference.
You know, the Bulls were a team that could win games on grit and toughness, but the West was a lot more talented last year than the East. And so some nights Chicago just kind of ran into reality. I mean, they didn't have enough talent to deal with some of those Western teams.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Ginobili. The dish to Aldridge. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Cannon the pass to Wade. Here's the floater. Pulls up on the wing. Shot's good. And the first half ends in a close one. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. We'll have the start of the third quarter for you shortly. But first, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone, to the Halftime Report. Let's get going. The Spurs are fighting for control so far. They're scoring with confidence, shooting with an excellent percentage. Kawhi Leonard with some valuable contributions. He's chipped in 4 points and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. Good overall, also, though, for the Bulls. They've been aggressively attacking the rack, getting a lot of points right at the rim. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Guys, you go back to the shortened season a year before last, and the Spurs were the best team on the road, but last year they weren't nearly as dominant on the road. Still solid when leaving San Antonio, but far from the level they played at a couple of seasons ago.
And Wade slams it in. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. But 7 lead changes already.
Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Stolen by Boozer. Dang dishes to Lopez. Makes the lead pass. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Lopez. 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
Here's Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Carlos Boozer. And for the Spurs on the road last season, they would still win 23 games in hostile territory. And while that is more than the 22, Steve, they won in the shortened season, they also lost a fair amount more as well.
Well, for the Spurs, Kevin, I think they did what they needed to do. You know, the Spurs manage the regular season. They know when to turn it on and when they can maybe relax a little bit. The big thing is they just want to stay near 500 on the road, protect their home court, and be healthy going into the playoffs, and that puts them in a good position.
Here's Rondo. Second chance shot. And Boozer lays it in.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. And he jams it with authority. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Wade penetrating. Pass to Boozer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Boozer's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low. That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Wade, right side. And that one hits back iron.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Now here's Parker. Here's Leonard. No good on that last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 3. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
Back to Gasol. Banked in off the glass. Gasol's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs.
Terrible defense for both teams, just atrocious.
Yeah, it's been awful, Steve. I don't know any other way to say it, and I'm sure both teams will get an earful from their coaches.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And the shot is good.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Parker with it. Ginobili outside to tie it up. That's good.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
They sure have. That shot right there had a huge effect on this crowd.
Here's Wade. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Here's Leonard. The basket drops and gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
What a play. Boot plus the arm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Taj Gibson. And Leonard no good on that one. Now Dang. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, they had a foul to kill, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped. Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Dang goes in. A second chance effort. Yes!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Rondo against Parker. Leonard on the wing. Right side Aldridge. Tipped. Back to Leonard. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. We went over and back.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wade. And there's the call on Ginobili. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Seconds left in the 4th. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
16 seconds left in the game. Parker takes to Ginobili. There's the triple. He's off from 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Carlos Boozer.
Yeah. It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place if you're trying to get out.